Hey, good evening everybody. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make black bean sauce. This is a very popular Chinese sauce that goes with many different kinds of dishes. And you can buy it in a jar, but like any other type of sauce or dish that you make, whatever you make at home generally tastes better than what you get out of a jar at the store. And this is not that hard to make. It just requires a few specialized ingredients. The first being black beans. Now, be careful when you get this stuff. This says salted black bean. This is what you want. It'll either say, fermented black beans, something like that, and it's usually in a shrink-wrapped package or loose in a bag or in a cardboard sort of can-shaped thing. Make sure you don't get black beans, which are like hard beans that you'd have to soak in water, because that's definitely not going to come out. Alright? So here's the rest of the ingredients. So here's the raw beans before you do anything to them. And just one note here, in the recipe I said 3 tablespoons or 30 grams. When I first tested this recipe, I did weigh it just to check, and the equivalence is exact. So whether you want to use a tablespoon or a scale, it'll come out every time if you do this. So first thing to do is get these things soaking in some water. So here I have some cool water added to these, stirred these up a little bit, and you'll notice that the water is quite cloudy. These are really heavily salted when you get them out of the package, so it's really important that you rinse them well before you use them, or else your dish will just come out too salty to eat. And I've got a little, let's zoom out here, I got my little strainer here that I use for lemon seeds, and this works well for this as well. And I'll just pour this out in the sink and then add some more water to this. While that's soaking, you can get your ginger and garlic ready. Now, I got a knob of ginger here. What I'm going to do is just slice off a nice, good, thick slice. And just take off the dried end. Now, I'm going to be using this to soak in the marinade with the black beans. So just beat it briefly with the back of the cleaver. What that does is it helps the ginger juice release into the marinade. You may want to do this with your eyes closed, because this tends to spray. So just set that aside. Yeah, you can see all the spray on the cutting board there. So peel your 2 cloves of garlic, give them a quick smash, and I do chop these quite fine for this, because they're going to be cooking in the sauce. But it's been 15 minutes. I got my sink cleared out here. So this is how you drain them, like that. You don't have to press on them or anything. They'll be quite soft at this point. Okay, so just pop those back in. So add the slice of ginger. Scoop up the garlic, put that in, add the Shaoxing wine. Now, if you can't get this, cooking sherry is fine. I would prefer that over the clear rice cooking wine, but I mean, in a pinch, if that's all you've got, just use that. You can see actually what a nice color this has got here. That's why I use the sherry. Add the soy. And the sesame oil, and yeah, give that a stir, and then let the beans pick up the flavors of the additional seasonings for another 15 minutes. Get the cornstarch mixture ready so you're not fumbling at the last minute. So the black beans have been soaking for 15 minutes in the seasonings. So now I'm going to heat up a tablespoon of peanut oil on medium high. Once that's heated up, just take all of the seasonings and just toss them in. Fry them up for a minute. Add the chicken broth. Stir that around, bring it to a boil. Once you see that it's coming to a full boil, just take out the ginger. Make sure you give the cornstarch a really good stir. Get everything off the bottom. Toss that in all together. And stir that up. You can turn the heat down a little. And just stir that until it thickens. And there's your black bean sauce ready for any stir fry you feel like making. Chicken, beef, vegetables. So turn the heat off on that and just set that to the side until you're ready to make your dinner.